Hi, all my friends and communicators out there. This week we are going to talk about three important techniques. They're very simple. You're probably already doing a lot of it anyway, but I want to highlight them just so that you can do them getting the most bang for your buck and being mindful of what you're looking for. The first technique is called modeling. And that's simply when you're just showing your communicator what you want them to do. So think of communication as a dance. And you, trust me, are a super good dancer. But your communicator might not know all the steps yet. So you're going to show them how you want them to dance with you. So, if you want them to say, I want something to drink, you're going to show them. There's two parts of modeling that I just want to be, this is the mindful part because you're probably showing your communicator all the time what you would like them to do. The first part of this is just making sure that what you are showing them that you want them to do or say is within their where they're paying attention. So if you are trying to model something and your communicator tends to, maybe look to the side or more there, you might want to put your core board kind of more perpendicular to them instead of down here where their visual attention is up here. So you want to make sure that you are doing the best you can to be inputting and modeling where they can see you, where they're paying attention. Same as if they are engaging with a favorite toy or, any type of something that they're super, super into. If you can be a part of that by modeling in that activity with their preferred stuff, it's going to be that much more potent to them, that much more meaningful to them. And that's what I'm talking about when I say bang for your buck. The other thing that I want to talk about besides modeling, I'm sorry, we're not done with modeling yet. One more thing that I want you to think about with modeling is, again, with the dance metaphor, if somebody was teaching you a new step, they wouldn't just demonstrate the entire ballroom scenario for you and expect you to do it. They'd model for you one step. And then once you were good at one, they'd kind of model right beyond what you could do. In fancy talk, that's called the proximal zone of development. Now you know. But it just means that what you're modeling for your communicator is just a little bit more than what they're doing right now. So if they're giving you one symbol or they're saying one word, you're giving them back two to model. If they're comfortable with two, you maybe model three. If most of their communication attempts with you are requests, so they're asking you for something, another way to make that a little bit more sophisticated is to throw a comment in there. So if you're enjoying a snack with your communicator and they're pretty good at saying, I want to eat, you might go sideways and start throwing some comments in there. Good. You like it. So I just want you to think about broadly where you're going and make it not too complicated that your communicator disengages, but just giving them that little baby push. So that's modeling. And again, I'm sure you're doing that all the time already, but there's just those other two elements to consider. The other two kind of go together, and they're called wait time and an expectant look. So wait time just means that you are giving your communicator time enough to think. It feels uncomfortable at first. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. They need a minute. This is new. Think of the last time you tried to learn something new. Maybe you were learning to crochet and you are ready to do the next knot or whatever people do when they crochet. You're not going to do it super fast. You're going to take a minute. You're maybe going to rehearse it in your mind. Okay. I got to get this hand, got to go under. So you're wanting to give wait time to your communicator to make sure that they have the time and the space to basically do the equivalent of that. The other thing that wait time helps is especially when we're using the core board and teaching those early requests. If we're not giving wait time and we're kind of just get in there, like say they're asking us to open something. If we open it, hand it to them, take it back, and then immediately model open, we're not really giving them enough time to get super motivated yet. So they learned that if I just wait for my partner, they're going to do it. I just copy. Instead of kind of giving them that little time to have that productive struggle, just kind of think about it. And the other thing, so we have modeling, we have wait time. The third thing is called an expectant look. Some of your friends or spouses might give you this look sometimes. And it just means I'm waiting. So if you think about it in terms, again, of the dance and dance partners with your child, you're modeling, you're giving them wait time, and you're looking at them to kind of convey, it's your turn to take a step now. This is a dance that goes back and forth and back and forth. And I did my turn, and now I'm going to look at you so that you know it's your turn to go. So I'm going to combine that look at you and that wait time so that you are kind of squirming like, it's my turn now, right? And then you're thinking about what you need to do to keep this going. If your communicator is super distracted, you might want to try something a little more motivating to them. Maybe they're just not that into what you're doing. Or, you're going to model, wait time with an expectant look, and then maybe you model again, making sure it's in their visual field, and follow it up with what they can come to expect. Because maybe you guys still need to work on the script, the routine, so that they can build a little more anticipation of, okay, I know how this script usually goes. I know when we play this game, this is what usually happens. So sometimes you might need to play the game a few more times before you can, and the game meaning anything, having snack that way, playing with a toy that way, water play, whatever, them learning that, like, this is how this play scenario goes. This is how snack goes. So that then you can use that routine, pausing and giving wait time for them and looking expectantly for them to be like, I know what comes next. I like what comes next. And what do I need to do? How do I tell you that? How do I tell you that I want it to happen? And so then you are setting them up to be able to be a successful little dancer. Any questions? Hit me up. Modeling, wait time, expectant look. You got this. You got this.